Alrighty, everybody. Hello, hello, and ahoy, and welcome to our weekly Mario Kart Monday stream, where we play a bunch of Mario Kart online with all of you. Excuse me. We're back to our usual tonight. We've got some Mario Kart World, and then a little bit later we'll play like 30-40 minutes of, or an hour, whatever it ends up being, of Sonic Racing Crossworlds. So it's been a little bit. Did not stream last week. I had a very busy weekend before that time of recordings for the Mario Kart Championships. More recordings this past weekend, but it was a bit less intensive. So I'm all good for streams this week. But how's everyone doing? It's been a little while. Oh, right. The Nintendo Music Update. I did see the Nintendo Music Update is, Wii Fit Plus, which I find interesting. That's not just the Wii Fit. It's Wii Fit Plus. Oh, I guess Wii Fit is in here as well. Wii Fit and Wii Fit Plus stuff, so okay. That's still kind of funny, but yeah. So, Wii Fit is the Nintendo Music Update. 90 songs, which is not bad at all. A bit niche, which is kind of good because it's been a while since we last had like a really niche update. The last one, arguably, was Golden Sun back in September, but one could argue the Wii Fit Trainers in Smash, it's not that niche. I don't know. But, yeah. So, Nintendo Music Update for this week is pretty neat. I'm interested in giving that a listen later on. Anyway, what has been happening over here? Everybody fighting to get in spots. You know, the usual. Alright. I think we got a lot of folks in here already. Also, Simpson, thank you for the Prime resub. I see I already have a channel point redeem for Farmer Peach. So I guess I'll start with Farmer Peach. I'll start with Farmer Peach. That's fine by me. That's fine by me. It's week for Kirby Air Riders and Wicked for Good. Yes, it is. There's quite a lot happening, honestly. The SpongeBob update is also coming to Sonic Racing Crossworlds this week. I believe it is also when the new SpongeBob game comes out. That's why it's this week, but anyway. Anyway, if anyone wishes to come race with us, we got the room ID down at the very bottom of the screen, right next to Turbo the Cataquack down there. If you enter that, you can come race with us here in Mario Kart World. I'll leave it open for a couple minutes, and then we'll hop right into races. I see Corey is also redeemed for me to play Biker Bowser Jr., so I will do 2 Farmer Peach and then 2 Biker Jr. Just to be able to knock those out. For those asking, I'm doing well, though. Doing well. It's been a busy week, for the most part. Last week, this week. It's been busy lately, though I had some nice time finishing up, pretty much finishing up playing Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. I'm, like, almost 100% done with the game. I'm like, missing, like, small side quest stuff, so it's actually very close to being done. Which means I'm working on my review for that, which is going to be fun. Hoping to get that up for this weekend. I don't know for sure. We'll see how that goes. And obviously, finishing up recordings for the Mario Kart Championships this week as well. So I'll be able to start editing that series as well for Season 2. Funny thing that Wii Fit Plus is basically Nintendo re-releasing the game with DLC back when DLC was not possible. Yeah, that's true. Yes, we do have the set photos from the Zelda movie, as well as leaks from set photos that confirm other characters such as Impa, which is kind of neat, but yeah. Hey Frankie, welcome, welcome. Gotta talk about the Galaxy movie trailer. Yes! We do need to talk about the Galaxy movie trailer. Shadow Cooper also asked thoughts on first look at the Zelda movie. This one would be quicker, so I'll say this first. I think people are being a little too hard on it from set photos. Like, we had to see how it actually looks when we get the actual movie, but I feel like the costumes look alright. We gotta see what actually happens when it comes out. Alright. Let's start these races, and I'm gonna start talking about the... Mario Galaxy movie. So, honestly, that first trailer gave me way more than I thought we were going to get out of that trailer. I really like the pick for Rosalina. I think Brie Larson fits surprisingly well. Was not somebody I expected to see at all. But I actually think it works. I think the design for Rosalina looks great. I think the design for the Lumas look great. So I'm very, very happy about that. Bowser Jr., a lot more mixed. I think visually, for the most part, Jr. looks fine, except I think the eyes look terrible. I think the eyes on Bowser Jr. look terrible. And I'm not a fan of the voice, honestly. I don't know if that's a hot take or a cold take regarding the voice, but I think I really would have preferred like a Timmy Turner kind of voice. Not that I want Tara Strong to voice Bowser Jr., but I think a Timmy Turner kind of voice probably would have fit Jr. a little bit better for the real voice. I don't mind the disguised in the Wonder Form voice. I think that's fine, actually. But I'm not crazy about the voice I gave Bowser Jr. Maybe we'll warm up to it after, you know, seeing more trailers and actually watching the movie. But initial impression, I don't think the Junior voice is very good. Frankie says the Luma with the pacifier is so adorable. Oh, I love the tiny little Luma. The fact that the baby Luma is, like, fits in the palm of your hand, small, it's so cute. The only one on the planet who's fond of Bowser Jr.'s eyes? I think so. I think the eyes look gross. They look, like, really, like, grossly bloodshot. And I don't know. I don't think they fit with the kind of typically cute design that Bowser Jr. has, that he tries to become more intimidating with different power-ups and forms and the bandana. I don't know. I'm not a fan. Like, literally everything else about his design looks fine, except the eyes. Imagine Lubba appears in the trailer. Well, we already had the trailer, and Lubba's not in the trailer, but I imagine Lubba will be in the movie, yeah. Oh, okay. Rosalina does look really great, though. Yes, I agree. I have no qualms with the Rosalina side of things. Okay. Honestly, an interesting turn of events there. No. You be buying a Kirby holiday sweater? Do they make Kirby holiday sweaters? I also don't think Kirby Air Riders would be the best Kirby game, Steven Turquoise. It is a spin-off. And I do feel like that's unfair to main Kirby games that set up everything that we have in the spin-off. Hey Dev, welcome, welcome. Thought Liz Calloway would have been the perfect voice for Rosalina before Brie Larson was announced. I'm not familiar with Liz Calloway, but I heard a lot of names get thrown around for ideas for Rosalina, and nobody thought of Brie Larson. So I'm kind of excited that it ended up being someone that was unexpected. Box Lunch has a Kirby holiday sweater. That's kind of cool, actually. Actually, that's something else I can talk about. I actually got to play a bit. I actually got to play a bit of the Kirby Air Riders demo this time, unlike last time. I didn't get to play any the previous week. I was way too busy. This weekend I actually got to play some of it, though. I played a few rounds. I think... Ah, darn it. And then, of course, I lose all my items. Yep. That was poor timing for that to happen. And we're just falling. I liked what I played. I played probably for like an hour. I played like a few rounds of City Trial. I liked what I played, but I'm not in love with it. It kind of confirmed the concerns that I had from everything we saw of the game. It is... Kirby Air Riders is absolutely, in every way, shape, and form, Kirby Air Ride 2. And by that, I mean... If you liked Kirby Air Ride, you'll like Kirby Air Riders. If you don't really like Kirby Air Ride, the cult classic, hard to say if you'll like Air Riders. That's what I kind of realized from it all. I liked my time trying it out, but I never really clicked with the original Kirby Air Ride that much. It was always very okay to me. But I was hoping I would like Air Riders a little more, and obviously I got to see like the full game. And I am going to buy the full game, I am going to play it, but I still definitely don't feel like it clicks at me that much. The kind of gameplay, and frankly how overwhelming every little aspect of the game just constantly is. I'm not that big of a fan. It just doesn't really click at me that much, and that's not a fault of the game, that's just, it's not really for me, I think. I don't think I'll be able to play any mode in Kirby Air Riders for longer than, like, a few rounds before I feel tired of it for that play session. That's the vibe I get. That's okay. You know, that's perfectly normal. It's basically just a... Yeah, I definitely don't think I'll be obsessing over the game or anything like that. Will I be playing the game with the community? Probably at least a little bit. I'll probably play at least a little bit of Kirby Air Riders with the community, but it's not going to become a big thing, no. It'll probably be like 1 or 2 streams later this week for it. Kirby Air Riders is not Kirby Air Riders brand. No, Steven, I understand it's a new game. I'm not saying it isn't the new game. I'm saying it is more of the same in a new game. There's nothing groundbreakingly revolutionary about it that would sell someone who didn't like Air Ride originally on this game instead. It is more of that, and that's okay. And I agree. I'm happy for Sakurai getting to work on a game he's wanted to make. I do agree it looks like he's put a lot into it. I'm not doubting any of that. I'm not questioning any of that. What I am saying is, for people who did not like the original Kirby Air Ride, there isn't really anything there for them this time. Because it is more of Kirby Air Ride. And that's not a bad thing. Alright, that's the second race as Farmer Peach. I'll now do the other redeem for Biker Jr. There's neat customization. Yeah, but like the new things in Air Riders, I don't think are things that would make someone who didn't really like the original Kirby Air Ride go, whoa, this game's incredible now. Now I love it. Like, there's nothing there that changes the core experience, is basically what I'm saying. And that's okay. Yahoo! That's perfectly okay. Hey, Odyssey, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. You don't think Timmy Turner-like voice really fits Bowser's little brat? That's kind of what he has here in the games, though. Frank B says, you liked the controls to Air Ride, but it was too overwhelming for you. Yeah, overwhelming is how I would very strongly describe Kirby Air Ride as. The entire experience is very overwhelming and in your face and loud and chaotic, and I'm not really a fan of it. Hey Cooper, I'm doing alright, how are you? I think you understood more of that when I said that? Okay, that's good, Steven. Yeah, I'm not knocking Kirby Air Riders at all. I'm just kind of talking about how, as someone who didn't really love the original game, the sequel is not doing enough different that would make me love this one. But I can tell I'll at least like it, because I do like what they're doing with it. It's just a bit overwhelming and a lot. Essentially a remake at full price, or ever went into the directs in the game. I don't agree with that. Arguably, those directs... I mean, those directs definitely made it seem much bigger than it actually may seem. But that's mostly just because of Sakurai's level of presentation. I would not say it's just a remake, though. Because it has all of the... I believe it has all of the courses in the original game, on top of tons of new content. And it really is a brand new game. Any of the returning stuff is more like Mario Kart having the retro tracks in a new game, right? So I don't think it's fair to say it just looks like a remake. Because with a ton more characters and machines, there definitely is a lot more going on compared to just a remake or remaster. But yeah, I think the core gameplay is very similar. That's okay, but yeah. Mario Kart World got snubbed for the best soundtrack at the Game Awards. Yeah. Yeah, I do wish. I thought the gold show would hit it. I do wish it was nominated for best soundtrack, but it is what it is. I'm not terribly surprised, I'm just disappointed. I don't put much stake in the Game Awards anyway, to be honest. I don't really care too much for Jeff Keighley's Wild Ride. I never really have. The biggest part about them really are any sort of announcements in the game industry that they make during that showcase. The awards really do feel like kind of a secondary thing to it all, and I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of how Jeff Keighley has handled the Game Awards in recent years. You know, there's the whole nonsense going on right now with the Future Class, and how meaningless it was, unfortunately. For something that should not have been meaningless. So I'm not really putting much stake into the Game Awards and Jeff Keighley's Wild Ride. I do think we'll see a small clip of the Mario Galaxy movie, probably, yeah. Hold on, there's a lot in chat I gotta catch up on. I think the timing for Kirby Air Riders is bizarre with Mario Kart coming out this year. That's true. They are different, though. Nikki says, you enjoy Kirby Air Riders, but you're not impressed. You think you're gonna buy it because you know that if you don't right now, you probably won't ever. You have the money right now. That's fair. Since it said Terrashong, you got Powerpuff Girls vibes. You don't got the hype. Okay, yeah, we mentioned that one. Definitely understand why I would dislike Junior's voice, but you think it's okay. They seem to be making Junior slightly older than his game counterpart, like 11 when he's usually 9 or something. So you think the voice is decent for that? Yeah, they do seem to be going for more of a teenager aspect for Junior, so we'll see how that goes, but... Hope movie theaters have a popcorn boss that looks like Rosalina's Comet Observatory. Oh, that'd be cool. Been playing New Super Mario Brothers on your DS. Nice. Wood Plant Galaxy in the Galaxy movie. Any of those could be cool. You would have preferred Gaten Matarazzo from Stranger Things to voice Bowser Jr.? That's an interesting pick, Koopa Dude. I actually think that could probably work. That could have worked, yeah. Guessing villains and main villains time around, not Bowser. No, I think it's still Bowser. I think it's just Junior saves Bowser. Kind of new main in Crossworlds coming next month. Ignore the times you reposted your messages. You said the thing about Tire Strong and Powerpuff Girls. I read that out. I read that up like the first time you said it. Or the first time I saw it, at least. Oh, that's surprising. Ah, that didn't really work. Oh, the red shot thrown behind on the rail. That's rough. I actually posted a video last week, a short on YouTube about the Mario Galaxy trailer. Something that no one was really talking about. The fact that Toad has the Captain Toad headband now. Or bandana, I mean. So it looks like Toad is even further along in steps to becoming Captain Toad. And that's pretty cool. See, it's disappointing that Sakurai's not doing DLC for Kirby Air Riders. I don't really agree, personally. I think it's satisfying to know, like, right away that there won't be DLC instead of this constant expectation that there will or should be. I don't know. I think the game's releasing with like practically 3 times the amount of content the original game had. I feel like that's completely fine, and I also don't feel like every single game to ever release needs DLC, personally. Did him get a new 3D Mario game next year? I don't know, because Donkey Kong Bonanza was by the 3D Mario team, so I kind of feel like it might be too soon. Sometimes it feels like the Game Awards nominate a Nintendo game for Game of the Year to meet a quota. Donkey Kong Bonanza only getting one of the nomination adds fuel to that fire. I definitely think sometimes it feels that way. However, I wouldn't say it this time because when Donkey Kong Bonanza came out, there was a lot of conversations about it being one of the main contenders for Game of the Year from people. So Donkey Kong Bonanza actually getting Game of the Year nomination does not surprise me. What does surprise me is that it's not really nominated for anything else other than Family Game. Wow. Which galaxies would I like to see in the movie? Great question, honestly. There's a lot of galaxies. You know what? Give me buoy-based galaxy. I think you could do something cool with that. Alright, after this race I'll be swapping characters, so if you have a channel point redeemed for me to play a different character over on Twitch, just make sure to redeem that soon. So otherwise you'll have to wait an extra race. Ooh. Really wanted Luigi's Mansion movie? Nothing says it can't happen. It could definitely happen at some point. I wanted something that maybe that could, like, speed me up. Alright, I'll take 6. That's fine enough, I suppose. Do I miss the track selection in Mario Kart 8? I mean... I guess? Maybe? Not much, because I could just go back to 8 whenever. If I really wanted to. Alright, play some Rosalina. Ooh, cinema. How could I resist? And it says, with King K. Rool and the Kremlings make a return to the Donkey Kong series, think that Kludge, Kip, Calypso, and Cash should make a proper mainline game appearance. I'm guessing those are all just spin-offs? You meant to pick Boo Cinema? Managed to sneak in it first. Nice, Tony Means Anthony. Nice, nice. Six nominees isn't enough for the Game of the Year? You think something between 8 to 10 is a better number? Maybe. It's hard to say. It's honestly hard to say. You love Mario Kart World, you don't understand the negativity it receives. Love it or hate it, Nintendo tried something new, and for that they have to be credited for that. I agree. I do really like it. I'll have an in-depth review for this game at some point in the future. Within the next couple months, I'll have, finally, an in-depth review of Mario Kart World. Really detailing some complex thoughts and opinions I have about the game. But the easy gist of it really is I love this game and I don't really have a desire to go back to Mario Kart 8. I had Mario Kart 8 for 10 years. I think this was great. It's new and fresh and to me isn't much different than any other new Mario Kart in terms of like any sort of growing pains, any sort of grievances that people may have with it. It's kind of just the same as any new Mario Kart. I think the internet culture nowadays is just so much more inherently negative. So yeah. Not to say that means this is just like any other Mario Kart. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like I feel like the discourse around this game boils down to very similar arguments for any other Mario Kart that would have released. Just, you know, contextually around those games. That context is different. And the online space 10 years after Mario Kart 8 is very different. But, yeah. There's a Kremlin character in Donkey Kong Barrel Blast? Oh, okay. Oh, the banana. Nicely done there, Nikki. Okay, okay. I'm happy with that second. Nick says, you don't think the Game Awards take Nintendo seriously besides 3D Mario, 3D Zelda, or Metroid? There's always a Nintendo game that doesn't fit onto the family category, but of course Nintendo equals just for families. Yeah, Nikki, that's exactly... it always feels that way from the Game Awards. It always feels like family game category is their throwaway category to make sure they have a Nintendo game in there somewhere, but... It would be kind of fun to go back to Mario Kart Deluxe in one stream and laugh about the weird controls and how it feels. Probably at some point. Yeah. I think you have Switch too. Nice, Austin Bailey. Is that a Yoshi shirt I'm wearing? Yes, it's a somewhat older Yeti shirt, if I remember correctly. What was I picking? I think I was picking this earlier and didn't go yet. Xenoblade was nominated before and it won a category. Xenoblade 3 was nominated for Game of the Year. The year it came out in 2022, but didn't win. I think it won a category, yes, but... Twilight Zelda says to you, you can appreciate that Nintendo really tried to do something new and different in Mario Kart World. Yeah, that is definitely big. They tried to do more than just give us yet another Mario Kart. And not enough people really look at that. Too many people are, like, I guess, ungrateful with... Is ungrateful the way I would say it? Sure. It's not the best phrasing, but I would say ungrateful for how different they tried to make this game than just another Mario Kart. Because let's be real. Everyone that's like, oh, we could have just had just another Mario Kart. No, they absolutely would have been complaining if it was just another Mario Kart game released after Mario Kart 8's Booster Course Pass. To step back and do just another Mario Kart game that's not much different than any other one, and wow, you might as well have just continued doing the Booster Course Pass at that rate, kind of thing. So, there was never going to win in the landscape of today's internet. In the landscape of today's internet, there was never going to be people happy. They always would have found something to be upset about with it. Vehemently so. Personally, I love this game. And I'm looking forward to actually, like, putting together a proper in-depth review. I know I keep pushing it off. And I will get to it eventually. I just purposely initially put it off because I, one, needed, time for other things. But also, Mario Kart's an evergreen title. A huge part of reviewing a game like Mario Kart, in my opinion, is the culture surrounding the game and what the game is like to play months later. For as someone like me, who comes back to this game at least once a week, like I do every other Mario Kart game. It's the longevity of the game plays a huge part in a review to me. So that's part of why I haven't done it yet, but I'm hoping to have that up before the end of the year. First, however, will be my review of Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. I'm hoping to get that up within the next week. And then I'm going to be juggling the Mario Kart review with the Mario Party Championships. So Season 2 is going to start sometime in December. Later half of December, but sometime in December. Okay, she got Knight in this time. Okay. Oh my gosh. I will take 4th, somehow. Johnny says, thinking about Woodplank Galaxy, the movie, or Twisted Mansion. I think if they have little, like, cameos and Easter eggs for as many galaxies as they can, I think that'd be cool. For the Mario Galaxy movie. They don't have to visit them. But if you, like, see them, name drop them, some sort of reference to them, I think as many galaxies as they can would be cool. The real hate truly comes with the $80 price tag. Yeah, I do think some of the biggest hate from Mario Kart really does come from the $80 price tag. And repurposing that argument to other things. I do agree. Simpson says you're not started Asian Prison yet, but you can't wait to. It's pretty good. Sure. Great question, Black Remnants. I said sometimes. And I agree with sometimes it feels like they don't really have a Nintendo game they want to throw in Game of the Year category, so they just pick something. I do agree with that, but... You like my streams for giving you a reason to play Mario Kart World more because you fell off? See, I think the reason why I have not fallen off of Mario Kart World is because the pace at which I play Mario Kart World with you guys and in general is how I have played every Mario Kart my entire life. I don't need free updates or DLC to bring me back into the game because Mario Kart always brings me back anyway. I think the only Mario Kart game I did not play to this degree was probably Super Circuit. I know I played hundreds of hours of Mario Kart DS. I know I played hundreds of hours of Mario Kart Wii and Mario Kart 7. Mario Kart 8 and Deluxe combined have well over 1,200 hours, I know. I'm surprised I got that. Oh god. No, the mushrooms. Yeah, figures didn't get an item there. So, like, maybe that's just me, you know, maybe I'm a little different than the target audience for Mario Kart. But I think the casual Mario Kart fans are not as upset as people make them out to be. They have a new Mario Kart, they're happy with it. And I think I'm somewhere along there, because I am a hardcore Mario Kart player that has the love of, like, a super casual fan. Because I'm not, like, in the competitive circles, I guess, right? So, like, I don't feel the game needs free content updates and DLC and all these things to make it more worthwhile or anything like that, because I've been playing Mario Kart to this degree since before they would do those for games. No! That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. No, Andrew, I'm not looking for any sort of assistance or anything like that. It's just a matter of juggling my own video projects along, like, for my channel alongside freelance work and other things in life. That's really it. I'm not looking for any sort of assistance. Lucas says, you don't know how feasible it would be. But you got an interesting idea for a stage in the next Mario Kart game. Mario Kart TV Studio. Basically, Mario Kart TV menu from Mario Kart 8. I think that'd be cool. And the screens could show other games the characters in the match appeared in. That would be cool. You got disconnected and lost all your points. Oh, I'm sorry, Odyssey. It's frustrating when that happens, yeah, I'm sorry. There's unfortunately nothing we can really do about that, but... Great question, Blockers, yeah. Hey, Ice Climber Kirby, welcome, welcome. Played a lot of versus races in Mario Kart Wii in hopes of unlocking all the characters without the difficulty of winning with a 1-star ranking. You unlocked almost all of the -3 or 4 characters. However, you sold your ranking GameCube. Oh, I see. Twilight Zelda says, definitely agree with me that if Mario Kart World was just another Mario Kart, those same people would be complaining. Personally, you played Mario Kart 8 a ton on your Wii U, and you're happy to have something new and fun. Yeah, exactly. First video game altogether is Mario Kart 64, so the franchise will always have a special place in your heart. Very fair. Make complaints that you wish they did more with the open world map. I understand that. You don't want to justify the $80 price point, but you still think the value you get out of Mario Kart game over the years is insane. If you combine all the hours and money you spent, you barely played anything. Yeah. You barely paid anything. Yeah, honestly. Dylan, I will answer your message after this race. I'm trying to catch up on chat in between races, but it's been a little difficult. Y'all are chatty tonight, so it's hard to keep up with it all. Because I really can't do it very well in the middle of racing. So don't worry, I do see your message. I will just get to it after this race. Yeah, I should have expected that. No. Okay. Oh god, the truck. Nah, that's not good. Oh. Crushed by Anthony. Excuse me. Alright. Oh boy. Oh god, more red shells are coming. Oh, never mind, they didn't come for me, I guess. Oh, that's a lot of chain chomps. Okay, I'll take second. That's fine. Alright, Dylan says, hey, can we start a tradition where every Monday night I check out and react to each Nintendo Music update? And also, when do I think this game will get DLC? So, Dylan, I find that so funny because I've been reacting to Nintendo Music updates in these Monday streams for months. I've been doing that for... I actually don't know when I started doing that. I've just been doing that for a very long time now, actually. The issue is... quote-unquote issue is now with daylight savings having changed. The update is right when I start stream now instead of an hour into stream. So my reaction to the Nintendo Music update is like right away when stream starts, basically. Instead of an hour into stream where we're speculating together and all that. And you know, once daylight savings comes back in the spring, we'll be doing it that way again, where we'll have that extra hour about it. But yeah. As for when I think this game is going to get DLC, honestly, I fully believe this game is getting DLC. I fully believe it might even get free updates on top of paid DLC. I don't know. I either one, both, whatever. But I know that I feel pretty confident that despite what I said earlier of they're kind of different, I do think Nintendo's choosing to wait to give Kirby the spotlight. I think Kirby not getting DLC means it makes this game the prime fit to get the DLC. The fact that there won't be DLC for Kirby Air Riders means Kirby Air Riders can release, have its time in the spotlight, and then afterwards, then we can go to Mario Kart DLC. I think we could see Mario Kart DLC as early as at the Game Awards. But in reality, I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see it until sometime, maybe like the first Nintendo Direct of next year. Just to, again, like, give a little bit of breathing room for things like Kirby. I fully expect we're getting it, but I do think we're currently waiting to give Kirby the spotlight so they don't get deemed, you know, too similar. Nobody decides not to get Mario Kart DLC because, well, they're already getting Kirby. Nobody decides not to get Kirby because, oh, finally, Mario Kart's getting DLC. I think they're looking to space those out a little bit. Okay, I just got three channel point redeems for characters, so I'll do 2 races each as them after this race. So Conkdor, then Touring Baby Peach, then Biker Wario, in that order. Okay. Two in a row, that's kind of funny. I think it's the most amount of people I've ever hit with the Mega Mushroom. I don't know why Boost Cinema would be in the Mario Galaxy movie, Corey. It'd be neat, but I don't know why it would specifically show up there. Okay. That's a little unfortunate. Okay. Oh, I did get the double. Ooh, and good items are here, too. What happened to Tails on the thumbnail? I always change out which characters on the YouTube thumbnail. That's all. I just always change out which character's there. Oh, that's a bomb. Coin coffer, eh? Neither of those are gonna reach, they're gonna randomly get destroyed in the middle of the... Yeah, they're not gonna hit anybody. Oh, never mind, I think they did hit Nikki. Okay. That's kind of rude. As soon as something would come to hit me, Boo steals it. Alright. I should have expected I would get hit by that too. Oh my gosh. There's a lot happening. I wish that ran out slightly faster, so I could have made use of those items there, because I really didn't get to. Alright, final lap. Okay. Really far back right now. I would like to catch back up a little bit more at least. Whoa, the coin shell behind. Oh my god, I just barely... I'd rather save this one just in case. Okay. Continuing through chat. You've been playing Sonic Racing more because you unlocked everything in Mario Kart. I mean, yeah, that's fair. Mario Kart Wii and Wii U and original Switch Mario Kart, you think? No, of course. Okay, neat. Smash, give me think I said Mario Kart instead of Smash. Did I say Mario Kart instead of Smash? I don't even know when I would have been talking about Smash. No worries, Lucas. Alright, so I said I had a few channel point redeems. First one was Conquistador. I'll do these, like, 2 each or something. I don't know, I'll figure out the exact amount I'll do. Just do Peach Stadium. Mario Kart World, Trick, and Railgunning is so interesting, it makes you come back to the game and just learn everything it has to offer. You're a fan of the Mario Kart games, but World's really motivated to learn a lot of the mechanics. Yeah, that's fair. See, my mom's in chat. Hello, hello. Am I ever going to host a local tournament again anytime soon? Yeah, it's a monthly now. It's just not... We're not shooting for Mondays if we can help it. Next one's on... The next 2 are on Saturdays, or trying to be Saturdays, instead of Mondays, so it doesn't interfere with things, but depending on how those go, it may end up going back to Mondays. I don't know. But yeah, it's something we're trying to do monthly now. When do I think we're going to see a trailer that features Rosalina and Mario Wonder? I think they'll properly reveal that probably first Nintendo Direct of next year, so February. Dylan says, sorry about that. You're new to the class streams. You may not watch them on a weekly basis. No worries, Dylan. No worries, Dylan. Glad you're here, even if you're new. I just find it funny. You're like, oh, let's start a new tradition. Oh, that's not a new tradition. We do that. I had my Nintendo Music review go up a couple of weeks ago, I think, at this point. In that Nintendo Music review, I have my reaction to Paper Mario Thousand Eudora getting added to Nintendo Music, which is definitely the best of any of my reactions. So... Oh, I didn't think I'd get that. No! That was my everyone needs to chill out use of the super horn. No. Oh my god. I could not have used that at a better time. Okay, that kind of sucked. I wanted to behind me, so I didn't do that. I was already in the drift. That kind of sucked. No! That sucks. That sucks. A second later, and I wouldn't have fallen into that area. Marcus Milton says, both of these games are fun, but you're not watching this year's Game Awards. Because fans of both Nintendo and Sega wanted to start a fan base war. Oh, they do that all the time. It's definitely been really bad this year for sure, but it's way more than just Nintendo and Sega, unfortunately. Yeah, it's Climber Kirby. We talked about it, when it happened an hour ago, of, the Wii Fit Plus tracks being added to Nintendo Music. Okay, that was the first. That was the first Race Conch door. This is the second one. There's a theory that there is an Air Riders DLC because Nintendo wants Sakurai to begin work on a new Smash Brothers afterwards. I can believe it. I can believe it. Yeah, Luke, that's what it was. Lucas, were you saying... Did you try to correct me on saying Smash before? Because I was saying... Were you saying... Because that's Sakurai, like, I must mean Smash DLC instead of Mario Kart DLC? Because, no, I was still talking about Mario Kart. That's why I wasn't sure what Smash came in. Twilight Zelda says this game's Jim Road is such a journey. Yes, it is. Really do think World is getting a second open world? I don't think it's getting a whole second open world, personally. Thank you, Dylan. Whenever Muzz goes live, you ask him what he thinks about Bowser Jr.'s eyes. Oh, Muzz has, like, made his thoughts on Movie Jr., like, very clear in a bunch of posts. Muzz does not think Movie Jr. has no flaws, that's for sure. Muzz actually is fairly unhappy with Movie Jr. so far, between the voice and the eyes. Muzz has a lot of thoughts on Movie Bowser Jr., and I don't blame him. That is, like, the favorite character. Do I have any predictions for other road trip buddies? Like Poppy Bros Jr., Aline, Torta Building, King Gollum, Computer Virus, and a Lava Boss in Kirby 64 whose name is Casey. Ice Climber Kirby, can you tell me what that is? I think that's something for Kirby Air Riders, but what are the road trip buddies? I can tell that's Kirby Air Riders, but I don't think any of those are playable characters. I don't remember offhand what those are. Suffice to say, I don't think I have predictions, considering I don't even know what those are off the top of my head. And I'm not, like, super invested in Kirby Air Riders, so I don't really know. I see Jay right behind me, Gaming Wizard. Sakurai himself said there'd be no DLC for Kirby Air Riders. Yeah, he did. So hopefully there'll be some updates to add new stuff. Maybe like in-game events, but I don't think there's gonna be like anything crazy or substantial. He said there would be no DLC. I believe him. He has no reason to like lie about that, so I don't think there's gonna be like any sort of substantial content updates otherwise. I will take second. I'm pretty happy how that race went. I'm pretty happy how that one went. Your Mario Kart TV stage, what's the next Smash? Oh, okay. Apologies, Lucas. Apologies, Lucas. Okay, yes. Mario Kart TV stage idea for Smash that kind of like looks like the Mario Kart TV area from Mario Kart 8. It has stuff on the screen, either Mario Kart races on the screen or stuff from the whatever characters are currently on stage from other games they're from. Okay, apologies. Yes, now I have that properly in my head. Sorry about that, Lucas. Yeah, I think that could definitely be a cool idea for something to have in the next match as a fun way to represent Mario Kart without just needing to figure out which course to turn into another stage. All right, Touring Baby Peach is next. Andrew says, you were unsure about Bowser Jr.'s voice at first, but after watching that short clip on repeat like 20 times, you like it? That's called Stockholm Syndrome. No offense. That's what that sounds like. So, Iggy says, so which game do I think will win Best Racing Game at the Game Awards? Mario Kart World or Sonic Crossworlds? Personally, if they make Chris Pratt work for Mario in the first movie, you're confident that Junior's voice will work for the Galaxy movie. That's why you don't mind that it sounds different. I do think it'll end up being fine, but I understand people being upset. In terms of Iggy's question for... So keep in mind, it's not just Best Racing, it's Best Sports and Racing. And it also has a bunch of sports games in there. And frankly, I would not be surprised if... one of the sports games ends up taking that category, because it's sports and racing. But I think Mario Kart would take it, just because I feel like a bunch of the casual fans and audience that would be watching and voting in the Game Awards, as well as the panel of judges, they don't care about the online discourse about Mario Kart and Sonic Crossworld. They don't care about those. Some of them may not even know that's a thing. They're just going to see big, brand new Mario Kart game the first time in 10 years. Big new Sonic Racing game for the first time in like 5 years. And they're probably going to largely go off the review scores the game's got, which I'm pretty sure Mario Kart World still overall, critically, is higher than Sonic Racing Crossworlds. Mario Kart's also sold better. So I kind of feel like, from a purely casual perspective, when you try to remove it from the online discourse and rabid arguments from fans and everything, between those two, I think, in terms of at the Game Awards, I think Mario Kart would take it. I don't care if there's going to be people that say, Mario Kart doesn't deserve it, Sonic absolutely deserved it, Nintendo need to learn a lesson. Whatever. That's not the point. At all. In the slightest. But I also genuinely would not be surprised if one of the sports games takes that category instead. Because never underestimate the power of those games, frankly. In award shows, never underestimate the power of a sports game in an award show, because those do stupidly well for some reason. Yeah, I had a feeling it was just going to end up being something like that. No, no. Okay. No. Yeah, that didn't really do much. I am going to go grab another drink very, very quickly. I will be back before the next race starts, but unfortunately that means I'm going to fall back behind on chat even more. I am back. Okay. Go ahead, son. Alright. Ice Climber Kirby says, if you choose one of 3 paths, one had Poppy Bros Jr., one had a Friend Heart, and one had Gordo, will you choose to use on Wispy Woods to send me to the next location? Oh, okay. It's like pathing for the story mode. Yeah, no idea what else they would have in that. Tricky Hero asking for Explorer Bowser Jr. Okay. I'm still working through a few channel point redeems. Still working through... excuse me. I'm still working through a few channel point redeems. But... So, like, right now it's Touring Baby Peach, and after that, Spiker Wario, but I can definitely do Explorer Jr. afterwards, yeah. Okay. Alright, alright. Well, Dylan Banning headed out. Alright, see you later, Dylan. No! Oh god. I don't want the boomerang. It's not gonna help me much. Oh, I keep getting it. I don't want this. Oh my god, no! Seventh? Third? Whoa! That's way higher than I thought I was about to get. Gaming Wizard says, as a Toadette fan, you're hoping that Toadette gets a more large role rather than just being a small cameo in the first movie. It'd be nice to see her properly part of the Toad Brigade if they form this next time. Okay, and the next channel point redeemed for me was Biker Wario. You want Mario Kart World to win that category, but if it does happen, Sonic fans on Twitter are going to absolutely lose and become way too toxic again. I mean, same will go the other way around, though. Like, if Sonic wins, Mario Kart people are going to be really... There's going to be too much toxicity in general, Iggy, regardless of who wins that one. Ice Climber says, are the voters American or international? Nebraska soccer is super popular everywhere but here. They're not just American, no. I think they're international. Crash Team Racing Nitro Field won the year it was nominated. Okay, interesting. EA FC 26, they bring a lot of people back to the game, and it's probably sold well and reviewed well, so that could win. It is football. Yeah, that's true. Cooper says, you love SNES Mario Circuit, Mario Kart World, how it mixes up the first 3 courses into one. I do love that about it, yeah. Nikki says, Sonic fans are most likely also going to be toxic if Sonic Racing Crossworld wins, and just trash on Mario Kart even more. Yeah. Also, any Mario Kart fan that's not happy Mario Kart World, who have put their all into Sonic Racing Crossworlds instead, probably want Mario Kart to lose to teach a lesson to Nintendo. That's why you're not watching the Game Awards anymore, because it's been too triggering the rage and rabid fans. Yeah, I agree. I definitely get that. It's too annoying. Getting used to the voice before the movie. Yeah, no, that's definitely more of it. I just... The phrasing was like, oh, you know, when I did this 20 times, I found I started to like it. That's Stockholm Syndrome. I'm just calling out how funny that is. That's all. That's all. Oh my god, how did that not hit me? Oh, well, that hit me, so I guess that didn't matter. Oh, that didn't work. Okay. Oh no. Oh, I couldn't have made it over there at least. No? Okay. Oh god, the Batidons. Or the Tokotokos, I mean. Wow, that sucked. That sucked. No, it was still happening. Oh, I don't know if I can bring this back. I don't know if I can bring this back. This is a mess. One item. Oh, I took the turn wide, though, so I don't think that really helps. Yeah, no, 11. Also, shot dodge, thank you. Only seen a few screenshots of the Mario movie, you're not gonna watch the trailer, you wanna go in completely blind. That's totally fair, Tricky Hero. That's totally fair. I respect that. I'm trying not to do, like, analyses or any, like, big amounts of coverage like I did back at GX for it, because I also want to be able to just enjoy the movie. You want Yoshi in the second trailer? It's kind of surprising Yoshi wasn't in the first trailer, honestly. What have we not done yet? A lot of the courses I normally pick, we've done at this point. Which I'm quite happy about. Doesn't always happen that way. Apologies, just checking something real quick. Okay. May want Yoshi to be in the last trailer to get people talking and get more to see it. Maybe, maybe. Yoshi might be a major plot point for the movie, so they're trying to... They're keeping for a full-blown trailer. Well, that was a full-blown trailer that we got, I would say. But yeah, it's entirely possible they're waiting to save Yoshi. It's also possible Yoshi won't have a voice actor, like Yoshi won't, like, talk with a Hollywood actor. So they may have elected not to have Yoshi in the trailer where they're revealing other major cast members. That way, Yoshi can get, you know, a spotlight later on, separately from all that. Alright. Ooh. Okay, I guess I get to save this mushroom now, because I definitely didn't get a chance to use it for that shortcut. You did hear that more cast members are going to be announced soon? Yeah, on the, one of the websites of the Mario movie, Mario Galaxy movie, it does say more cast to be announced later on. That doesn't necessarily mean there's going to be like other like major big stars in it. But I think it just means any other notable cast they'll make sure to have in there. I'm sure there will be more at some point. The Game Awards would be a great time to reveal more. But I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't. And they elected to wait for their own thing later on. Because the Game Awards originally, they did have a little, they had a little more of the first Mario movie, and like a little preview there. They had like a 30-second clip, and they had like a short, like actual trailer, if I remember correctly. So they could do both of those. We'll have to see what happens. Alright. Now, I'll do the Explorer Bowser Jr. 140. Oh, alright, I'm top 3 currently. Can I see Nintendo reveal a new game of the Game Awards? I don't know. Oh, that was okay, that was the last race. Okay, I'm happy with taking third. I had some pretty rough races in there, so I still ended up doing good to take third. I'm happy with that. We'll do some knockout tours. And I'll still do the channel point redeems this way. So the next one was Explorer Jr. We'll do at least 2 knockout tours. Yeah. You're glad you're a casual fan of both Nintendo and Sega? Fair. Not a big game, but possibly a smaller game like the Bayonetta Origins. Nintendo could reveal a game at the Game Awards, but I gotta be real. We know a lot about what's coming from Nintendo in the next like 6 months. I think we could see a new trailer for something we already know about. But I don't think we're gonna get a new game reveal from Nintendo. We already have Animal Crossing New Horizons Switch 2 update in January. We have quite a few things in general happening in March. We know Mario Wonder is happening sometime in spring. I forget if Tomodachi Life was dated. I don't think it's in the first few months of the year, though. So there's definitely, like, quite a bit already happening. And we know Mario Tennis is in February, so, like, maybe DLC for a game, but I don't think they'll reveal, like, a whole new game. Spring for Tomodachi? Okay, yeah. Nintendo wants their game to have all the attention on the Direct, so only third-party made Nintendo games can get revealed in the Game Awards. Yeah. Yeah. So it wouldn't even be some sort of first party. I could see a DLC trailer. I could see a trailer for any sort of DLC they may be doing for a game, but yeah, I don't know about any full-on new game reveals now. Do I think Fury Bowser could be in the movie? I think it'd be really cool if they had Fury Bowser in the Galaxy movie. I think it's possible, since we see Bowser Jr. use the paintbrush to have his Wonder Form, which is not how he normally gets the Wonder Form, of course, but the paint is how Bowser gets his Fury form. So it would be cool to see, Fury Bowser show up from the same way. Hey, Oscar, welcome. Yeah, coming in with a bunch of the news updates, stuff for live-action Zelda movie, and Game Awards nominees. Yeah, no, there's definitely been a lot of news today. I almost didn't make that. I need to play a little more carefully. Oh, that was not fast. He's just being weird again. For some reason, your comments keep getting deleted. Is it a glitch? Not sure. Not sure, Dylan. I'm not sure why your comments would be getting deleted. I don't know where they are or what's making them get deleted. Or if they're maybe just getting flagged for some reason. I have no idea, honestly. No, I didn't get a knight in there. That's pretty bad, actually. We're coming up on the end, so... Am I really already gonna get out? Oh, I might be out. Come on! Okay, we're in. Woo, we're still in. Stressful. Alright, I guess I'm using this. Ooh, okay. Oh, I don't want a boomerang right now. I need to be 12th or better. And this section's already just about over. Alright, I think I'm still in. Alright, we're still in, we're still in. You got out extremely early, so no items towards the end. Oh, that sucks, I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't get an item. Okay. Ooh, crown. Alright. I should have saved that, but... Alright, still in. Second currently. Oh, alright. Not really how I wanted all those shells to go, but I'll take it, I guess. Whoa, almost went right into the spike ball. Big moose. Alright. Still safe. Been a while since we got a blue shell dodge. I'm happy about that. Alright. Oh, that's not good. Will the second item protect me? No. I'm not doing the jump. I wouldn't have made it. Oh, I did not go low enough to make that worth it. That's not good. Ooh, alright, we did it. We managed to take it. Okay. Alright. That was nice. That was nice. Alright. Let's do another knockout tour. Doesn't look like I have any channel point redeems for a character, so I'm gonna pick my own character for this one. I'm gonna play as the Shy Guy that I put on the thumbnail. Thank you, Everton. Marcus Mother says he just wish all the toxic fans would get banned from all gaming bases. Oh, all gaming fan bases and never return. I get that. I definitely get not wanting to deal with toxic fans, but I think it really just ends up coming down to disengaging from fan bases on social media, and it definitely helps a lot. Yeah, Oscar's right. We got Kirby Air Riders this Thursday, and then Metroid Prime 4 in a few weeks after that, like 2 weeks later. Alright. Let's do our second knockout tour. And then I'll swap us over to Sonic for a bit. I haven't played Sonic Racing Crossworlds since the start of the month when Ichiban released, so that'll be interesting. You're excited for the new Animal Crossing New Horizons update? I'm also excited for the new Animal Crossing update because of Tulin. Like, all the stuff they showed is like, yeah, that's pretty cool. Maybe I'll go back. Then they showed Tulin, and yeah, I'm sold. Can't wait for Pokemon DLC. Pokemon DLC is also going to be pretty nice. I'm excited to see more Mega Evolutions. Acorn again. Wow. All right. Well, here's the run back for some of you, potentially. Same rally twice in a row. Maybe we're finally free of the Cloud Rally curse. Anything to see you, Rita boy. Yeah, I love Tulin. Tulin's one of my favorite Zelda characters in general, so I'm very happy I'm gonna get to make him my best friend in Animal Crossing. So excited for Kirby Air Riders. It's gonna be good. Like, Kirby Air Riders is gonna be a great release later this week. I'm excited for everybody else being excited about it. I'm gonna play it at release. I don't know for sure if I'm going to stream much of it. I'll probably do a stream at least once later this week, either on release day or sometime over the weekend. Probably, to play with viewers a bit. But I'm probably not going to stream it much more beyond that. Do I enjoy the Heart Rally? I don't dislike any of the rallies in this game. No! At least that happened after the checkpoint. Yeah, I don't dislike any rally. I just wish there were more of them. There's not many of them, so I feel like they get a little boring a little quickly. When you first saw the Zelda movie screenshots, you thought they were fake. That's fair. Thankfully, they came from Nintendo today, and Nintendo posted them officially, so... I mean, they were also... I mean, they've been filming for like a couple of weeks now, and there were some leaked set photos that reveal some other characters, like Impa. Which the set photos that Nintendo put out today kind of confirm yes or reveal, but... Yeah. Thankfully, it's not AI. You said who would be fooled by this. That's really funny. Unfortunately, that's kind of a testament to how unfortunately difficult it's starting to get to tell AI stuff, which is not good. But no, yeah, they were officially put out by Nintendo, and realistically, I think it's because it's just set photos. Like, they're nice photographs of them filming in New Zealand, but like that's it. Like, oh, I think I'm out at this point. I don't think I can come back from this. No! That's it. We all would be fooled by the trailer. Ah. Ah, that's unfortunate. That very last little dip into the mud at the turn there did it. Alright. Alright, let's take a look at this and see who wins. And then afterwards, I'll shift us over to Sonic Racing Crossworlds for a bit. Oh, will Birdcraft get the... Yeah, Birdcraft got it. The blue shell dodge. Excellent, excellent. Is my husband doing well? Yeah. He's had his usual Smash night tonight. He's doing well. We went out to our favorite restaurant last night for dinner, which was quite nice. We had a nice little night out. It was a good time. Had a pumpkin cheesecake, which was very good. Ridiculous is currently in first, and I'm not... Oh, yes, I want to continue spectating. I feel like I remember there being a... I could have sworn there was a button to... Maybe it was only Mario Kart. I could have sworn there was a button to change perspectives. Oh well. Doesn't matter. Tell my husband Bowser, that's it. You can just message him that. I don't need to go out of my way to tell him Bowser. Oh, Splash Mob pulling ahead ever so slightly right at the end there. Okay, back to Kihu. What is Rit's Death Stare? Okay. Nearing the final section. Something I need to make. Maybe that's a good expression to commission from Muzz the next time I get new emotes. Although I'll also have to get some emotes of Turbo, but there's only so many emote slots I can have here on Twitch and YouTube at the moment for the size I am. I would need to be bigger to have more emote slots. The Discord can have notably more. Which, as a reminder, if you subscribe here on YouTube or become a channel member on YouTube, channel member is pretty cheap, you get access to my Discord server. There's not many of us in there. It's a quiet little community, but it's fun. We have some fun conversations and speculation about various things. I always mention, oh, like every now and then I'll do the occasional free drop of invites, and then I always forget. Q, who has a pretty good lead here and has been styling a bit. And it looks like the next closest person's pretty far back, so I think Kihu might have this in the bag, but let's see what happens if anyone has something to skip over this last jump. No? Alright. Kihu takes it. Excellent. Nicely done. At least top 4. What was that about free drops? I've mentioned a few times, like, oh, I'll drop like a few free invites to the Discord server, and then I always forget to whenever I mention I might do it. So I haven't really done that aside from like 1 or 2 times in general. But those are the ways to get in. Those are guaranteed ways to get in. Maybe eventually it'll be open to everyone. I don't know. I try to curate the community at least a little bit. Alright. Well, that may be the end of Mario Kart, but don't go away. I am going to put us on BRB while I swap over to my PS5 so we can play some Sonic Racing Crossworlds. So if you have that game, stick around, and you can join me in an open lobby in just a few minutes. Alrighty. Hello, hello, and welcome back. Apologies for the delay. I was running into technical difficulties trying to get Sonic to actually go online. I don't know why. It's working now, so I won't complain. But it was taking a little bit to figure that out for some reason. But we're all good. We got our lobby ID down at the bottom of the screen and also over there on the side. You can enter that into Sonic Racing Crossworlds and come join me in this open lobby. It would help if I also set the rule set. Sonic speed, individual, normal, vote, random. Items are fine. All crossroads on. Perfect. Perfect. The Wii U turns 13 tomorrow. Oh, man. Hello. That's crazy. Hey, Kirby Toon. Ready to race again? Hey, nice. Good to hear, good to hear. Got a few of you in here. I'll leave it open for a couple more minutes before we start doing some races. Dylan says, don't know if we've always been doing this, but we should always have Mario Kart Monday stream bundled with Sonic Racing Crossworlds. Yeah, that's basically been my go-to. As long as I don't need to end early at all, I typically have been bundling Mario Kart World and Sonic Racing Crossworlds together, because they're similar enough in gameplay. It's one racing into another, and it's good fun. So I like going back and forth on them like that. I think it makes for good fun. The structure of Sonic Racing Crossworlds doesn't play very well to doing a ton of races at a time, in my opinion, though, because we go back to this menu after every single race. That's okay, though. That's why we play it after a bunch of Mario Kart World, and I do enjoy doing that. Becca says you plan to do that tomorrow as well. Will there be a stream tomorrow? Yes. Yes, tomorrow will be... Tomorrow, our usual Tuesday stream, we'll be playing some more Super Mario Party Jamboree. Specifically, Jamboree TV side of things with 2 rounds of Frantic Mario Party is what we'll be doing again tomorrow to see how well that goes. If, once again, people don't like it very much, that'll be the last time we do that. And then I'll be continuing Super Mario Galaxy 2 afterwards. Alright, let's do some races. The lobby ID will stay the same, so even if you join after we start races, you'll still be more than welcome to come and join it. SNES turns 35 on Friday. Wow. A lot of anniversaries coming up, but that makes sense, because it's all like that late November in time for the holiday kind of release. I vote Eggman Expo. Assuming people who don't have Jamboree TV can't join. Yeah, because it's Frenzy mode, because it's a mode tied to the DLC, it'll only be up for people with Jamboree TV. But, again, depending on how tomorrow goes, that might be the last time I do that, and then I go back to base Jamboree afterwards. We'll see how it goes. GameCube turns 24 in North America as well, wow. I really love Mario Party Jamboree, however, you hate Sonic Rumble. Those are very different games. Sonic Rumble's not a party game. Sonic Rumbles is a Fall Guys, like. Also, if there's any future NSO game releases, I should totally streaming that, and you would love watching Alex too. Maybe. I don't do a ton of NSO related streams, but maybe. Nice. Got 2 level 4s in a row. Alright, Omega, get out of here, please. Not bad, not bad. Thank you for the rings, Omo Chow. Oh god. I shouldn't have immediately dropped that. No. Ah. Now I guess I need to protect myself with, right? Of course. Good song to have as your final lap theme. Oh, that immediately got rid of the shield. Okay, I guess that's fair. Oh. Whoa, narrowly dodged that. Oh, that's so unfortunate. That sucks. And no item at the end. I didn't time that well. That sucks. Got to move up a little bit more, but... Yeah, 6. Made it right to the middle. I'll know who you're gonna be playing as next month. Next month, yeah, of course. It's in the name. In your opinion, the best part about Crossworlds is all the new limited time events, new characters, and tracks. So I should definitely stay on top of everything and stream the new content. Yeah, we typically stream the new content like here, like when it's in the Monday stuff. I don't stream the the festivals that much because truthfully, I don't find the festivals a ton of fun. So I try to get them over as quickly as I can with friends, and then I just... As soon as I finish it, that's it. I don't find the different festival gameplay modes all that fun. So I tend to play the new content, like, here in the Monday streams with you guys. So, yeah, there's the SpongeBob content drops this week, so we'll probably play around with it on stream next Monday. Chow Park. You're excited to play as SpongeBob in Sonic Racing Crossworlds after the Krusty Krab training video reference they made for the announcement trailer? I'm excited for Tangle and Whisper in February. As the free Sega characters coming in February, I think that's quite nice. They were expected, but I'm happy they're like actually confirmed. Switch Warrior says Gooey. Hi from the lobby. Good to have you with your Switch Warrior. I think festivals are fine, you just don't like how they take over ranks. Yeah, I'm not a fan of how they take over like the general online. And I don't know, I don't really like team races that much. They're fine. I mostly like them in quotes as a way to grind for tickets, and that's kind of it. Otherwise, I typically try to get the festival over as quickly as I can. It's a good excuse to play with some of my friends, but otherwise, I don't know. I prefer playing the game when it's not a festival. Although the festivals and the new updates are what keep bringing me back to the game. Not that I've dropped the game, but I don't play very much outside of our Monday streams. At least at the moment. Yeah, Johnny, I really like Sonic Prime. That's part of why I like using the 9 version of the Tails here, because I really liked 9 as a character. He just needs friends. This poor boy just needs friends. Oh, they lasted just long enough. Oh, it missed. No! Alright. Good, good, good. Oh, I'm so glad I had that going. Oh! Actually, you know what? This is fine. It gives me another item right before the end. No! I was doing really well. I absolutely just got Mario Karted, basically, right in the end there. Ah. 8th, even worse than last time. You can join a Mario Party on Switch 2 edition now. Hey, nice to hear, Steven. Yeah, to Mario Kart World. Yeah, we do the Mario Kart Mondays every Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Mario Party, 9 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, so you'll be able to join in, yeah. GG for that race, indeed. Speaking of Nintendo movies, so I think there might be a chance that Kirby will get another animated series. It's definitely possible. It's definitely possible. After I pick my course, let me change things up a little bit.
Ready.
There we go. You loving the Switch too? Excellent. Good to hear. Alright, where are we going? We are going to Sand Road. Oh. I guess we're not going to Sand Road. That probably fully closed the room too. Well, that's fun. Or if it didn't close the room, probably gave it to someone else. Oh, it's not everyone else saying they got DC'd? Okay. Well, that's awkward. Let's get a new room up. Alright, let's adjust this code down here. The new lobby ID is 1296028. Yeah, it looks like everyone got disconnected. New lobby is indeed here. I don't know what happened there. Alright. I'll wait a moment to hopefully get everyone back in, and then we'll go from there. We got Fear. It's TW. Fear the Walking. Make sure they got Fear the Walking Dead. We've got Gaming Wizard, Switch Warrior, Gav. Okay, we're getting everyone in. Does Amy Rose like chili dogs like Sonic? Probably. So am I doing Mario Kart World after Race Crossworld? Or have I already done Mario Kart World? We already did Mario Kart. We played Mario Kart for the past 2 hours. We swapped to Sonic about 15 minutes ago or so. 20 minutes ago, maybe. It timed you out. Oh, no. Anthony, no. I hope it lets you back in. That'll be tragic if not. Pick my character Blaze? Okay. Channel point redeem for me to play as Blaze. I didn't even get to play as SBO yet. The game... No, I'm playing an SBO first. I'm playing an SBO first before I do the Blaze. I didn't even get... The game timed out before I got to play as SBO. We're gonna start this one race, because it... Oh, wait. No. I have to actually reset this. That's right. It does it every single time. Okay. Wow, you should have said purple character and everything. Oh, I will play Blaze. Just let me, like, play the one SPO I wanted to play as first. Still not letting you back in? I'm gonna have us start the one race. And while we're doing the race, you can see if it'll... what you could do to try to get it back in. I don't know why it's not working. I've had this issue with a few others every now and then. The connectivity in this game seems to struggle at times. I don't know why. Minecraft. It just does sometimes, and it's frustrating. Yes, they did put the Zelda cartoon on Tubi TV. Yeah, I would love for them to fix the netcode in this game. No, we didn't go to Minecraft. What's up with Sonic Racing Online? Hard, don't know. The lobbies are bad in this game. Yeah, kind of feels like it. Unfortunately. Blame Eggman, yeah. That's the easy option. Get ready for a whole weekend of Bikini Bottom. Yep, you know it. You're about to get a whole weekend of Bikini Bottom, but that's okay, because it's also the weekend Kirby Air Riders comes out. So if you get sick of Bikini Bottom, you can just go play a different game. Where we going? Where we going? Dragon's Bay, okay. You'll get everything in the past, then play Kirby from now on? Okay. No! I was really hoping that wouldn't happen. Oh, alright. Made it through, made it through. Ow. We're getting this again. I mean, it's good as the final lap theme again, but... Oh god. I was not ready for the giant bomb turning the corner. Oh, I didn't get an item. No. I get a speed item? That's kind of a speed item, yeah. That did bring me up to, like, 3rd. So, I'll take that. Shameful display, he says, so maybe not 3rd. Maybe actually lower. 4th. Okay, close, though. I was the #1 air tricker. 2014. Alright, now I will honor the channel point redeem for me to play as Blaze. Yeah, Anthony, I'm not sure why I won't let you join the room, but it's definitely not because of, like, fair play point issues or anything like that. It's definitely, like, some problem with the netcode of this game and connecting. Alright. Next race. Where are we going to next?
Hello, everyone.
I want to go to Apotos.
Okay.
That's where I want to go to.
Okay.
But is that going to be an option? No. So I'll do Sand Road. Will let you join? Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's not like it's like blocking anyone from joining. It's just being finicky. We've had a few people have this problem over the weeks, a couple months at this point of playing this game. Unfortunately, I don't know of any fixes, but... Finally let you back in when the lobby filled up. Really? Wait, is it a full lobby now? No, there's still Zaz. It's almost full. If you get DC'd in the room, you can't join back. Well, everybody else joined back. Everybody else that got DC'd joined back. Because the whole room closed, so I made a new room. What time do we typically start streaming Monday nights? You're hoping that someday you can join in? I stream, so... The Mario Kart Mondays begin at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So, about 2 hours ago. So, it's 10:19 for me now. We've been going for 2 hours and 20 minutes. So, 8 p.m. Eastern is when the Monday stream starts. 9 p.m. Eastern is when they start on Tuesdays. And earlier I mentioned maybe we'll do some Kirby Air Riders streams this week or over the weekend or something maybe. I'm not 100% sure when. I need to figure out my own schedule to figure out if I'm going to be able to do that or not. We'll see. If I do, it'll probably be on, like, Friday or Saturday, but not 100% sure yet. But it's probably not going to be... Probably not going to be much more than 1 or 2 streams like that, though, for Kirby Air Riders. They're not going to get worked into the Monday or Tuesday streams at all, so... We love charging up to level 4. Let's go. No! Level 4 can't save me there. Oh, this would have saved me if I had it sooner. Ow. Let's see how I decorate my machines. We'll see. Depends on how much I play, realistically. I'm gonna need to play a lot to get some of the customization options I'm really gonna want in Kirby. Which, I don't know how much I'm really gonna play. Ooh! Let's go!
A victory hard won.
Let's go. That was crazy. That was a good win. I like that. That could not have been timed any better. You're excited for Kirby Air Rise? Am I going to be streaming the story mode? I won't be streaming the story mode, no. If I stream anything, it'll be like an open paddock, like the lobby to play races and city trial with viewers. That would be the only thing I stream, and I'll probably only do that around this weekend, sometime probably Friday or Saturday. I'm not 100% sure yet. Probably not on launch day. That way people have time to actually, like... That way people actually have time to, to unlock characters and things like that they want. Didn't even know there was a story mode of Kirby Air Riders. I forget what it's called, but yeah, there is one.
Sounds good.
I don't know if it's quite a story mode, but it's a single player mode. Road trip, yeah, that.
Sup? Woohoo! Come on.
Oh, Pumpkin Mansion, yes. Well, like an event mode? Yeah, I get that impression. It's like an event mode, or... When I saw it originally, it made me think of classic mode in Smash a little bit. New SpongeBob game in 4 days? Oh yeah, that is out this week, isn't it? That is also out this week, yeah. I saw Zach had Zappack had a review for that. Good for him. Good for him.
Now's my chance.
Damn. Oh god. Well. Ooh. Good course. Oh god. Hard locked me against the wall and I lost all my acceleration. Okay, the slime... I couldn't remember if the slime hit everyone or just everyone in front of you, like Blooper. It looks like it does indeed hit everyone, which is neat. Oh, another one. Gah. No.
Let's liven things up, Sonic.
Those are so rare. Like, why do these character interactions happen so infrequently? Like, that was the first one we saw tonight. I can promise you, that's the first one we've seen in several streams. Why are they so rare? Fourth, fifth? Somewhere around there?
Not how I wanted it to go.
Having me play Zaz to continue being purple. Okay, fair enough, I suppose. Fair enough, I suppose. Can't argue with that. Dylan says I should check out what GameXplain's recent streams have been like. You've been keeping up with them. You've been having a blast watching him and hanging out with everyone else. That's nice to hear. I haven't kept up with much of GX's content over the past year or so. Every, like, now and then I catch a video. I still kind of catch, like, initial news stories from them, but I don't keep up with a ton otherwise on the GX front anymore. But that's mostly because now I do my own content too, so. Which Blaze was used in more games. That's fair. The holiday you had in Turkey felt like it went very fast. I hope it was good at least. Do I still talk to Andre? A little bit. Not a ton. Not a ton. We don't have, like, active conversations very much, but... But yeah, we're on good terms. You just don't talk very often. That's about it. Funny seeing the score of 2014. That was 11 years ago. Yeah. It was really good. It was at the 4th time you've been to the hotel resort, so probably why it felt so quick. Oh, that's fair. Yeah, if it's kind of familiar at that point, that happens. Yeah. That definitely makes sense, Simpson. What happened over there? Didn't I used to be part of GX? Yes. Yeah, Dylan. I was part of Game Explain from 2020 to like late summer 2024. Joey and I were let go, unfortunately. So that's why Joey and I now have and are back on our own channels. So we were let go from our job at Game Explain. We're still on good terms with them, but that's why we're not at GX anymore. And why Joey has his own channel back up and running, and I think he's also back over at Commonwealth. That's why I've been doing my own channel here for the past... well, basically since that happened. Basically since, like, August, I've been running my channel here. And, yeah. That's about it. It wasn't, like, any big drama or anything. It was just... we got let go. Unfortunately, you know, running a small business does not always pan out. Andre, there was not enough funds in Game Explain to have other staff, was basically what happened, so. And Joey and I were not going to be doing work for free, so we were let go. That's just what happens with jobs sometimes, unfortunately. Layoffs. What's my favorite Smash Bros. Remix? Ooh, the Rainbow Road medley from Smash Wii U and 3DS immediately comes to mind. That is a very, very high contender for favorite Smash remix from me. That's a very good one. Ooh. No. Oh god. Ooh. Oh god. Oh, I think I just barely got past right at the end.
Still better than most of you, loser.
Yeah, that was like second, I think. Ah. That was very, very close, though. I think. That was good, though. That was good. That's alright, Dylan. It's in the past. Things happen. We move on. That's really it. Still looking for a full-time job, but things happen. I don't hold it against them at all. And I'm still on good terms with them. I just don't actively keep up with their stuff as much anymore is really it. Alright. We'll do one more as Zaz
Hello, everyone.
from Channel Point redeems. And then we might start wrapping up soon. I'm probably only going to do a few more races at that.
Let's go.
We're going for 2.5 hours here, so our usual length. Got any more IGN stuff planned? My last... the last stuff I had fully planned with them was Pokemon, but there's going to be more, I just don't know when. I'm probably gonna try to do Mario Tennis stuff with them when that comes out, maybe. Didn't end up doing anything with them for Hyrule Warriors. I don't know Metroid, so I'm not someone for Metroid, if they cover Metroid at all. I wasn't approached about Kirby, so there's nothing for Kirby. So not at the very least until start of next year. So it means my freelance work gets to ease up a little bit for the holiday season. Well, my IGN freelance work. Zeldathon! Zeldathon is happening right after Christmas. So, just in time for... So, freelance work with IGN dies down a little bit just in time for the Zeldathon work to start really amping up. It actually balances out quite well. Yeah, at the very end of the year, Zeldathon Mythos is December, I believe, 27th to January 1st. So, right after Christmas, that means that week there won't be streams from me because I'll be at Zeldathon. I'll make sure to post about it and let everyone know where they can tune in at that point because I want everyone to tune in over there for that. But yeah. And then around that time, I'm also going to have the Mario Party Championships. Mario Party Championships, I'm not 100% sure exactly when Season 2 will be starting yet. However, I am looking to make sure it starts in December, sometime before New Year's. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be great. Maybe they'll cover Animal Crossing? Maybe. Maybe. Although typically what I do is video guide work, so I'm not sure if there's going to be much in the way of video guides to do for the new Animal Crossing stuff, but maybe. Oh god. Okay, that was quite messy. I don't really understand how that happened, but I'll take it. Feels very funny hearing this on this, this course. Did I throw that behind me? I didn't try to throw that behind me. No! Oh, that's it. We're done. Huh. Getting hit by that? No, we're done. No! Damn. This has been a massive fan of GX and discovered back in 2019. I've been following it ever since. I also have a lot of him. He subbed to my channel last year. Oh, thank you, Dylan. Means a lot. Means a lot. Had a whole lot of fun hanging out, but we gotta go. Have a good night, Dylan. Yeah, we'll be wrapping up soon. I think I'm only gonna do like another race or two before we close that stream anyway. Alright. Let me change up character and vehicle and whatnot for the last couple of races. No idea how you won that. Sometimes that's the funniest way to win. Yeah, we do 2 more races, and then we'll wrap up, I think. Alright, let me... There we go. Gotta go in the funny egg pond mobile. Andrew says, for the Mario Party Championship, same contenders in Season 1 or completely new contenders? Okay. A bunch of new players, some returning. I don't remember off the top of my head the exact ratio. I think it's like 6 returning, 10 new. It's not an even 8 and 8. I don't think it is. Hold on. Now I'm like second. The contestants will be revealed soon enough, but yeah. 6 returning, 10 new. I'm pretty sure. That's a lot of new to keep it fresh? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's good fun. It's good fun. Have a good night, Dylan. Thanks for tuning in. Hope to see you next time. But yeah, no, I'm very excited for Mario Party. Season 1 took a long time to get everything recorded. But, I will make a post later this week when it happens. But, I'll make a post later this week when it happens, but filming will be complete for the Mario Party Championships later this week. Which means it'll all be in editing and everything, and all the actual, like, production, post-production, and all the editing for all the videos and everything. That starts properly later this week. All the filming will be done. I'm very excited for that. I'm hoping to have a trailer up in early December, as well as a Meet the Contestants video before the first proper episode. But I'll have to see scheduling, how everything goes. Because I don't want to start releasing episodes until I have a few of them finished, at minimum. Would I be the same person if I was a 2014 YouTuber? I started YouTube in 2015, actually, so that's not too far off, Johnny. Although, my YouTube start in 2015 was as a Let's Player. Oh god. Terrifying. No. No. My minecart. I love his animations. He's so doofy. I love the egg pawn. I love that every character in the game gets, like, really upset if they lose to EggCon. It's so funny. No! Finish! That was like 5th or 6th. That was not very good. What is the music? It's not very fitting. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Sometimes that's what you get. You get some unfitting things when you do the funny change the music for the final lap thing. Had to show off Ichiban his vehicle for 2 races. Thank you, thank you. Ichiban's quite funny. And the vehicle's pretty good too, to be honest. I'm sure next week chat is going to make me play a SpongeBob and Patrick and the burger anyway, so... Alright, final race, everybody.
Okay.
Last race of the night.
Hooray.
Does it feel like 10 years?
Okay.
I don't think it does feel like 10 years to me of, like, all the YouTube I've done. One, because it's not been 10 years in the exact same place the whole time. It's been, like, over a bunch of different places. So, like, YouTube in general doesn't feel that long. But at the same time, it really has been a long time. Like I started YouTube in general a few months before graduating high school. Like, or not even a few, like a month before graduating high school. Like, but it was all passion. It's how I learned everything I do now. Like, all of my video editing, all my experience, all came out of passion from back then, so it's interesting. New main won't be until Patman or Megman or the girlies or Cute Monkey. Sounds like you have a lot of options for new mains. COVID, you screwed off how time feels so many. Oh, 100%. 100%. COVID's kind of what fully ended my my Let's Play channel, I think. Because it was already, like, really, like, dying down at that point because I was trying to take other video work a bit more seriously at that point, and I was trying to do, like, actual job hunting post-college and all that. So I wasn't doing my Let's Play channel as much. But then COVID happening and really not giving me the chance to play games with my friends in the same way, that definitely made it a lot harder to do that. Any hope of it coming back at that point definitely ended, basically. Okay, okay. Oh god. No! My items. Takeover. I forgot I put this in the playlist. I haven't had this come up in so long. No. What's time? Yeah, seriously. Give me good. Give me something good. Give me something good. Huh? Yeah. No! No! Comes crashing down right at the end. Ah, 8th place in the end. Alrighty, everybody. Despite the sad end of the race, I think that's a good place to call it for tonight's stream. So with that, thank you so much for joining me for this Mario Kart Monday, playing a bunch of Mario Kart World and Sonic Racing Crossworlds. If you enjoyed these streams, you can, of course, leave a follow and subscribe over on Twitch, or subscribe over on YouTube and become a channel member for, I believe, just $1 a month or so, for pretty cheap. And any way of supporting, you'll gain access to my Discord server, and we have some nice fun casual conversations in there a bunch. You'll get notified of a bunch of different things from me, such as tomorrow's stream. Oh, Clark with the raid while I'm closing out. Ah, Clark with the raid while I'm closing out. Well, now I feel like I can't close out, Clark. Thanks. Alright, you know what? Fine. Let's reopen a room for 10 more minutes. Here, let's reopen a room for 10 more minutes. If we get players. If we don't get players, that's okay. That's fine. How is the game, Clark? And Shad, thank you guys. Hello, hello. Let me get this lobby ID written out again. Corshal, Mike. Thank you, everybody, from the Mario Party madness that was just happening. How was your Mario Party 1 nonsense? Clark, Shad, Corshal, Mike, thank you all so much for the raids. Thank you, thank you. Now, obviously, I have to be here. Now, anyone who wants to play Sonic Racing Crossworlds, we're still going for a little bit now. We'll go for at least 10 more minutes. How's everyone doing? How did the round of Mario Party go? Because it was Mario Party 1, so I'm sure that was something alright. It was very fun. Good to hear, honestly. Good to hear. Will I be doing a 32 race stream next Monday, the week of Thanksgiving? Probably not. Probably not, Sonic Joe. The Mario Kart will probably still be the usual, and then we'll go into Sonic Racing Crossworlds, and it probably ends up being around 32 races across both games in the end, but yeah. Who won? Who won the Mario Party in the end? Because 50 turns of Luigi's Engine Room, I believe, is what you guys were doing tonight in the madness, and I understand Mario Party 1 is certainly something. Hey, One Crash 94 with the raid also. Thank you, everybody, for the raids tonight. A lot of fun. Ahoy, we were playing Mario Kart World earlier, now we are playing some Sonic Racing Crossworlds. I was going to close out, but since y'all were so generous to hop over here and send people over here, I am keeping the room open for a bit longer, so if anybody wishes to play some Sonic Racing Crossworlds, I do have the lobby ID down below. We'll still go for another, like, 15 minutes or so. We'll go a bit longer than I expected. Welcome, welcome. Alright. How's this gonna go? Apple toast, okay. And Shell with the raid as well. Hello and welcome. That is a lot of raids from all of y'all. Thank you. Thank you. Means a lot. We are playing some Sonic Racing Crossworlds currently. We did some Mario Kart earlier tonight. Now it's Sonic Racing. Just got done with the Mario Party. I figured with how many of y'all were hopping in at the same time, which, again, thank you. It means a lot. I hope it was a fun round. Korshal says it was fun. I would find it very funny if everybody had a different answer. 7th raid, can we get 7 raids? Shout out to all of the raids. Clark's Madness, Shad, you know what? I cannot do like a code or anything, but everyone that has just done the raids, Shell Shock, Shad, Crash, Clark's Madness. Oh gosh. Trying to talk and drive. Everyone that has dropped a raid, thank you. Everyone, I'm pretty sure everyone just came over from the Mario Party Madness crew. I think they were all just playing a round of Mario Party 1 together in Luigi's Engine Room. I think that's why everybody came over here together. If not, and that wasn't coordinated, and everybody just happened to come over here at the same time, that's hilarious. Mario Party Madness crew, wonderful people. I love playing Mario Party with them fairly often. We do a lot of fun events over there, and most of their events are all in the name of charity as well. So it's pretty good. Oh gosh. Okay. Second. Is that actually gonna reach? Yeah, I had a feeling that's what that was. Okay. No! Racing Monday Madness. Basically. Okay. Really quick. Clark's Madness, Shad JV, Korshal Valent, MMG Mike. One Crash 94, Shellshot Prime. Thank you all so much for the raids consecutively together. That was fantastic. That was exciting. I'm surprised that didn't make Twitch start a hype train. I thought that would have. I'm not, like... I don't know how the hype train works. I don't know how the hype train works, clearly. But that was exciting. Thank you all. Thank you all. Alright. Okay, getting some more folks in here. Alright, I'm just gonna get us going with even more. Alright, let me see here. I didn't get notified of this earlier. 13 Layer, thank you for becoming a YouTube channel member. I didn't get any sort of notification for that. Thank you. For those of you that are subscribed on Twitch or are YouTube channel members, if you have your Discord account linked to either your YouTube or your Discord account linked to either your YouTube or your Twitch, you should automatically gain access to the Discord server. If that's not working out for you, please message a moderator, and they can get you a proper invite to the server, I'm pretty sure. Thank you, though. Support means a lot. It must have happened in the middle of all the raids, so it, like, overloaded on notifications and didn't give it to me. Hytale has been uncancelled after having been acquired from Riot. Oh, that's interesting. You don't hear that often. Game has been uncancelled. That does not happen very often. Yeah, Sonic Joe, we're getting the SpongeBob update in Sonic Racing on Wednesday. Man, I do not want to be in last place or near last place. I need to play a bit better. See, doing that with the monster truck was really hard. I could not see that. Terrifying. Alright, can I move up from 6th place, please? Ah, I was really hoping I would still be able to get an item. I might have just screwed myself over by using it then and not getting an item. Ah, getting shoved into the wall. Now I can't see past the big character. That's entirely different. That is entirely different. The whole point of the monster truck is to take up the entire screen. What's everyone taking into GameStop for their $5 store credit? No idea. No idea. Okay. Let's do... This is gonna be our actual last race, because I am actually starting to get tired now, so... This will be our last race, and then since everyone was so kind to send their streams over here, for those of you watching on Twitch, I will... After this, I will prepare a raid over to a friend, probably Jiggy. I'm pretty sure Jiggy is currently live. I'll have to check after this, but...
Let's go.
Random. Had to think about that. I don't know why I had to think about that, but... Any Thanksgiving plans? Nothing too big. Nothing too big. Small thing with family. For the actual Thanksgiving. Might be seeing some friends for the weekend after. But I'll be streaming next Monday and Tuesday anyway, so... We could talk potential Thanksgiving plans then as well. Alright, final race, everybody. Eggpong's so funny looking, I love it. Okay, okay. Thought that might stop it. Nope. ImWhoreHay. I probably won't get to watch the Macy's Parade live, but I'll probably see it on YouTube later or something. God, I didn't get an item. No! Oh, that sucks. Has it always been Macy's, or are they just the main sponsor? I don't actually know. I think it has always been the Macy's Parade for Thanksgiving, but maybe not. Maybe they've just always been the main sponsor. I don't know. Please, please. If it ended slightly sooner, I might have been able to actually get use out of that to move up, but you know what? I think that was a significantly better end than where I almost ended earlier. Was it? You gotta see these results. 4th. Way better than ending in like 8th. Way better. Alrighty, everybody. That's gonna do it for tonight's stream. Everybody who raided tonight, everybody who stuck it out here for the whole stream or stuck around just after the raids, thank you so much. Those of you who renewed subs or became YouTube channel members, thank you so much. The support means a lot to me. If you enjoy these streams, I will be back again tomorrow, Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern with some Mario Party with the community. If you would be so kind, if you're watching on Twitch, to stick around for a raid over to my good friend Jiggy, that would mean a lot. Just to send everyone over to Jiggy over on Twitch and say hello, wish him well in his Tears of the Kingdom stream. What it looks like is happening, at least. Yes, he is doing Tears of the Kingdom currently. I'm going to start that raid over on Twitch. So we'll get that going. If you're watching over on YouTube, we're going to be closing out from here. But otherwise, thank you everybody for a great stream tonight, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye. YouTube side is over. Twitch side, we're raiding Jiggy now. See you all later.